don't want to get involved with a married man.
You don't know me. I mean, you do. But you don't know how crazy it is inside. Please don't presume to know what I want.
You have a pulse, you have a brain, and you don't want to get involved with a married man.
Get.
What?
You said get. It's very arrogant of you. The assumption that it's an issue of getting involved.
Do you honestly think she won't know if that line gets crossed? Oh, Gwendolyn, you're so deep and fascinating and mysterious, and no one can possibly begin to understand you. But Callie, she's just an idiot like the rest of us.
That is not what I think. That is not fair. I mean, nothing is fair. It's not even really a thing. But that's not what I think.
What, that Callie's blissfully unaware?
That any of you are idiots. That's not what this is about.
Then explain it to me.
It is what it is.
Oh, is it? How revelatory.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. But you haven't fucked it yet.
You explored the concept of it.
Yes. Yes, I know. You're deeply involved in your emotional affair. It's so complex, so unknowable, so perfectly, infinitely, poetically symmetrical. It's like a fractal. Fucking a flower.
I don't know, I kind of like that image.
It's cliche.
Fractals, fucking flowers.
Yes, that's definitely what I meant. No, stop pretending. You haven't fucked him yet, so you don't need to.
I have not fucked him yet.
Exactly.
And nobody needs to do anything.
Anything exactly except breathe and the other basics.
It's about what I want and what I want to do.
How are you such an adolescent? Not even an adolescent, like a toddler. I want it. Give it to me.
Okay, okay. That is really kind of gross, especially in this context. Just don't reduce this. Don't shrink me.
What you have is not real. It's ephemeral.
So are the clouds. They still make rain.
Clouds don't make rain. They are water. It's the same matter. Jesus Christ. It's what you...
Sublimation. Are we really talking earth science?
Sublimation, chemistry, sex. I don't know, whatever. I'm not drunk enough to be articulate.
Could have fooled me.
I'm having scotch. That's my preferred solution. Would you like one?
Yes. May I have ice?
No. Take it neat. Don't water it down. Unnecessary complications and tasteless.
I can't tell if you're judging me or if you're just too lazy to make ice.
Don't insert yourself up my sister's marriage. She hasn't done anything to you.
It's not about her.
How are you so full of yourself and oblivious that what you do affects other people? It's like you think you're made of ice and air, but magical ice. As if you could jump into water without making it rise. You're the only thing that matters, and not even you are real. Wow. I'm impressed. That is some next level meta-egotism right there. You have like the solipsism of a sphere.
I can't even tell, are you insulting me or praising me? It seems like you revel in both.
Clearly, I was insulting you!
Oh, okay then, thank you. That's very clear. It's as clear as the ice you won't get me.
I'm serious. Callie's not your enemy.
You are being reductive. There are no enemies here, nobody's a villain. I'm not some cackling seductress with fire and burnt clouds behind me.
I don't know why you're wasting your time with my boring brother-in-law anyway. You can do so much better.
So what? Do you want to fuck me?
Oh, hell no. You're way too much trouble. I'd maybe consider dating you if you were nice about it.
Okay, we did have like a minute a few years ago.
Yes. I think that's maybe the problem. I mean, granted, there's a lot that one can do in a minute, but in our case, I think maybe we needed longer.
For what? For you to see how wonderful I am. No, come on, I mean, you know what I'm doing. How can you respect me, your sister's harlot?
technically, you'd be my brother-in-law's son.
Well, at least I belong to a man.
I said you would be, not that you are. It's not too fine a distinction. We are what we repeatedly do, not what we kind of, sort of, maybe are about to do.
Ah, I told you that it is more significant than that. He and I are linked. It's complicated.
No, it's not. It's just messy. Things can be covalent, with multiple connections serving multiple purposes, and still be elegant in their essential symmetry and simplicity. Your whatever it is just a shit show in contrast. Why are you so attached to it?
Well, if it weren't so appealing, obviously, I would be less attached, but there's something about him, it's a spark in my imagination, and it's probably only shadows. It's almost always shadows, but the illusion, I like it. And there's a beauty to it that's enticing. To the point that even if it's harmful, you convince yourself that nothing else matters. God, self-hypnosis is a mindfuck. Which part of me is watching and holding the watch, and which part of me is mesmerized by the golden pendulum? I can't even see the watch. Just blurry. It's beautiful, though. I'm dizzy.
You're confusing yourself with what you're grasping. Potential things don't have substance, least of all beauty. Fine. Fine, how do you want me to put this? This thing you're seriously considering doing? Simple. If you don't fuck them, you never fucked them. Right? Right? Come on, give me some validation here. If I'm not sure I'm making sense, I'm just gonna have to keep talking. And I think we both know that I could just go on and on.
Okay, yes. I see what you're saying. But I'll always be the person who would have, as you know. And I'll know that you'll know, so much so that when I look into your eyes, infinite shot glasses, reflecting, judging me. No, it's a mess. And largely my fault. So I don't really see a way out for either of us.
You want to hear about all the bad things that I never did? Because I was tempted. But I have integrity. And I'm therefore amazing. I'm serious. That would be a really fun drinking game.
Yeah, but I would need some ice if we were going to play that in substance. We can always strip. That would be a little risky. Let's just stick to the ice.
So, it's not even about him. You're just playing chicken with your self-esteem.
God, this is strong. That would not be such a fun drinking game. With or without ice. I don't have to do anything that degrades me.
Oh, because it's degrading, therefore it degrades you. It's not in your nature to do that which does you harm.
Are you really going with the appeal to nature fallacy right now? I am capable of just about anything. I think anyone is. Don't you think it's awfully dangerous to start speaking about my inclinations? Go back to talking fractals and flowers.
Yeah, sure. Words are fun.
They can be. Potentially.
There's one for you. Disentangle. I mean it as a command verb. Disentangle from Bill immediately. Listen, I told you, you don't have to be on your own.
I will be on my own. I'm a mess. On my own, I'm a mess.
You don't have to be.
Well,
All you have to do is breathe.
You don't have to take it away either.
Good to know.
We're too similar. We would talk and fuck, confuse them.
Right. That sounds horrible.
I can't promise you anything.
Do.
Yes, still got it.
The ability to break down oxygen on your own? Sure do.
So that's all you need in a woman? A breather with a pulse.
Has anyone ever told you you talk too much?
No, why? You?
Never.